India-Qatar cooperation in diverse sectors has been steadily increasing with an excellent framework provided by historically close ties and regular and substantive engagement, including at the highest level of both the countries. The large, diverse, accomplished, and highly regarded Indian community is making an important contribution to Qatar's progress and in nurturing the bonds of deep-rooted friendship and multi-phase cooperation between the two countries. Political relations between India and Qatar. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi paid a landmark official visit to Doha from 4 to 5 June 2016 at the invitation of His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Emir of Qatar. PM's visit provided an excellent opportunity to both the sides to engage at highest level and imparted fresh momentum to our bilateral ties. This was the highest level visit from India to Qatar since the visit of former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh in November 2000. 7 Memorandum of Understanding agreements between the two sides were signed during the PM's visit, which are as follows: MOU for investment in National Investment and Infrastructure Fund of India, MOU on Financial Intelligence Unit, India and the Qatar Financial Information Unit, MOU for Cooperation in Skill Development and Recognition of Qualifications, MOU for Cooperation in Field of Health, Agreement on Cooperation in Mutual Assistance in Personal Affairs, MOU on Tourism Cooperation and First Executive Program for MOU in the field of youth and sports. A high-level delegation from India participated in the Doha International Maritime Defence Exhibition and Conference held at Qatar, Doha. From 29th to 31st March 2016, the delegation was led by Vice Admiral Sunil Namba, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command of the Indian Navy. Now I would like to pass on my to Dhruv, who is going to speak on the topic commercial relations between India and Qatar.
The commercial relationship between India and Qatar, with an annual import of 7.5 million metric ton of LNG under a long contract between Petronet of India and JIRS of Qatar, and some spot purchases were made by the Indian companies. Qatar is the largest supplier of LNG to India, accounting to 65% of India's global import and 50% of Qatar's export of LNG. On 31st December 2015, Petronet LNG, India's largest natural gas supplier, signed a contract between the gas company in Qatar of additional supply of 1 million metric ton of LNG annually from the gas company, signed for a period of 25 years, which is going to end in 2028. Besides LNG, India also imports ethylene, propylene, ammonia, urea from Qatar. Therefore, the balance of trade is in the Qatar's favor. However, in the last 2 years, there has been substantial growth of India's export, amount to be nearly $1 billion, which has been a growth of 45% from $687 million in 2012-13. In 2014-15, India's export exceeded $1 billion, that is $1,056 million. Through bilateral trade, it came down to 15.7 billion due to decline in Qatar's export to India from 15.7 in 2013-14 to $14.6 billion in 2014-15. Major item of India's export are machinery and equipments, transport equipments, articles of iron, steel, plastic, rubber, chemical, electronic items, spices, cereals, precious stones, textiles and garments. India is the third largest exported destination for Qatar. In 2014-15, India's export exceeded $1 billion. Following an MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, between Aina Resort, which is a part of Leela Group, and Faisal Holding during the RMH visit to India in May 2015. Both the partners are constructing a high-end luxury apartment in Doha, the best way in India, and with a 50% investment of each. During the RMH visit to India, another MOU was signed for setting a multi-speciality hospital in Qatar in partnership with the Government of India. In economic arena, there have been a number of other developments in our bilateral cooperation between Qatar in last 2 years. There has been expansion in the business operation of Indian company in infrastructure and IT sector. Such prestigious projects as Gold Mine Metro, Wakra Bypass Highway is awarded to L&T. 45 companies participated in Project Qatar exhibition in Doha in May 2014. I'd like to pass over the mic to Amma.
The setting up of an India-Qatar Business Forum comprises of senior representatives of Indian companies and Qatari businessmen, which are nominated by the Qatar Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which is a positive development. IBPN, Indian Business Professional Network, which is functioning under the control of embassy. Which is functioning under the control of embassy and contributes to promote trade and investment between the two sides. Cultural relationships. Cultural ties between India and Qatar are deep-rooted. There is a flow of Indian artists coming to Qatar and performing there. Events organized by the community organizers, which are main organizers of Indian Cultural Center. The ICC has organized the main event called as a Passage to India, which is organized in November 2013, March 2015 and April 2016. The third edition of this was celebrated on the 125th birth anniversary of late Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who is the architect of Indian Constitution. There are total 14 Indian schools in Qatar and offering CBSE curricula to them. Over 30,000 students, whom most of them are Indian nationalist children who are working in Qatar. Both the countries has come to an agreement of cultural cooperation, and Qatari side has agreed to India-Qatar Year of Culture 2019. Thank you.